explorers, welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the chapter number 23 of grammar, and the name of the chapter is active and passive voice, right? So अब इस चैप्टर में हम लोग बात करने वाले हैं अबाउट द एक्टिव और पैसिव वॉइस. So let us read the chapter and see that what kind of voices they are और ये ग्रामर में कैसे यूज की जाती है. So first of all we have the definition. Voice is that property of a verb which shows if the subject is acted or is being acted upon. तो वॉइस जो है वो वर्ब की एक ऐसी प्रॉपर्टी है जहाँ पर हमें पता चलता है कि सब्जेक्ट उस काम को परफॉर्म कर रहा है या फिर वो काम सब्जेक्ट के द्वारा परफॉर्म किया जा रहा है, राइट? सो लेट्स सी. द वर्ब हैज टू वॉइसेस. कि जो वर्ब है उसमें टोटल 2 वॉइसेस होती हैं, राइट? द फर्स्ट वन इज द एक्टिव वॉइस, राइट? तो सबसे पहले बात करते हैं एक्टिव वॉइस के बारे में. सो द वर्ब इज said to be in active voice when the subject of the verb acts. तो ये जो वर्ब है ये अपनी एक्टिव वॉइस में तब कहलाती है जब वर्ब का जो सब्जेक्ट है वो उस पर एक्ट करता है, राइट? एग्जाम्पल, आई लाइक दिस बुक, राइट? नेक्स्ट, इन दिस सेंटेंस I is the subject and the doer of the action. तो इस सेंटेंस में I जो है वो सब्जेक्ट है और एक्शन का डूअर भी है, यानी कि I ही है जो उस एक्शन को परफॉर्म कर रहा है, करेक्ट? नेक्स्ट we have passive voice which says the verb is said to be in the passive voice when the subject of the verb is acted upon. तो verb जो है verb अपनी passive voice में तब कहलाता है जब verb का जो subject होता है उस पर वो काम perform किया जा रहा हो, right? Example, this book is lined by me, right? So in this sentence, this book is the subject and the action is done on it. तो इस सेंटेंस में ये जो बुक है ये सब्जेक्ट है एंड जो एक्शन है वो उस पर परफॉर्म किया जाता है, राइट? दिस बुक इज द रिसीवर ऑफ द एक्शन. और ये जो बुक है वो उस एक्शन की रिसीवर है, राइट? Now, we have rules for changing a verb from active to passive voice. अब अगर हमें चेंज करना है किसी वर्ब को उसके एक्टिव वॉइस से उसके पैसिव वॉइस में, तो हम कैसे करेंगे? क्या रूल्स होते हैं उनको चेंज करने के लिए? लेट्स रीड देम. सो द ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब in active voice is made the subject of the verb in passive. तो जो ऑब्जेक्ट होता है वर्ब का एक्टिव वॉइस में वो सब्जेक्ट बन जाता है वर्ब का पैसिव वॉइस में, राइट? The subject of the verb in active voice is made the object of some preposition. पर वही जो सब्जेक्ट होता है वर्ब का एक्टिव वॉइस में वो कहीं ना कहीं ऑब्जेक्ट बन जाता है प्रपोजिशन का पैसिव वॉइस में, राइट? नाउ one of the forms of the auxiliary is used with the past participle of verb in active voice. अब इन ऑक्सिलरीज में से एक फॉर्म ऐसी है जो कि यूज की जाती है पास्ट पार्टिसिपल वर्ब फॉर्म के साथ एक्टिव वॉइस में, राइट? Now, here we have something to get noted. So, they say an intransitive verb does not have an object. तो एक intransitive verb के पास कोई भी object नहीं होती है. So, it cannot be changed into passive voice. तो इसीलिए ये अपने passive voice में कभी भी change नहीं की जा सकती है. Right? A verb with reflexive pronoun cannot be put into passive. तो अब एक verb जो कि reflexive pronouns भी उसके साथ हो, वो भी अपने passive form में नहीं लिखी जा सकती है. जैसे कि example, they enjoyed themselves. Right? Next, we have some points to remember. Let's see कि हमें क्या बताते हैं. Active voice is used when doer of the action is to be made prominent. तो active voice use की जाती है जब हमें उस action का जो doer है उसको prominent यानी कि उसको show करना हो, उसको दिखाना हो. Right? Passive voice is used when the person or thing acted upon is to be made prominent. Passive voice use की जाती है तब जब हमें एक person या फिर thing को prominent दिखाना हो जिस पर वो action perform किया गया है. Right? Next. Now, we have how the forms of verb change in passive voice. अब कैसे जो verb forms है वो active और passive voice में change हो जाती है. Let us see. So, here we have the active voice, the tense, and the passive voice. So, it says shake or shakes in the present tense, and in the passive voice it becomes is or are shaken. Then we have the present continuous tense. So यहाँ पर is या are shaking हो जाता है active voice में और passive voice में होता है is या are being shaken. Next, we have the present perfect tense. तो यहाँ पर जो active voice है वो convert उसमें लिखा जाता है has या have shaken और passive voice में वो बन जाता है has या have been shaken. Next, past tense. So past tense में active voice बन जाता है shook और passive voice बन जाता है was या were shaken. Next, we have the past continuous tense जो कि active voice में होता है was या were shaking और passive voice में होता है was या were being shaken. Next, past perfect. Past perfect बन जाता है active voice में had shaken और passive voice में बन जाता है had been shaken. Then the future tense. Future tense में it is will or shall shake. But in the passive voice it is will or shall be shaken. Next, we have future perfect. तो अब future perfect में क्या है? Active voice में it is will or shall have been shaken. And in the passive voice, it is will or shall have been shaken. Right? So, that was all about the chapter. I hope you all are clear with both of the voices, that is active voice and the passive voice, and you're also clear with the rules that were given, that how we can change the active voice into their passive voice very easily, right? So that. Hello, my young explorers. Welcome back to our channel. I hope you all are doing well. So let us begin with the practice worksheet of chapter number 23, that is active and passive voice. So let's begin with the very first exercise that says underline the verbs in the given sentences and write in the given blanks whether they are in active voice और इन दी पैसिव वॉइस. तो हमें यहाँ पर वर्ब्स को अंडरलाइन करना है सेंटेंसेस में और साथ ही साथ हमें ये भी बताना है कि ये जो सेंटेंसेस है whether they are in their active voice or in their passive voice, right? So let's see. It says, you are not speaking the truth, right? So we can see that speaking is the verb here, correct? And this is in the active voice. Next, the earthquake had destroyed the building. Destroyed is the verb, and this sentence is also in the active voice. Then next, which book have you bought? So, bought is the verb and this sentence is also in the active voice. Then, the exhibition was inaugurated by the governor. So, inaugurated is the verb and this statement is in the passive voice, right? Then next, they believe in such superstitions. So, believe is the verb and this sentence is again in the active voice, right? Correct? Then, moving ahead to the exercise B, it is rewrite the given sentences using the passive voice. तो अब हमें इन sentences को passive voice में convert करके लिखना है. So let's see how we can do it. It says, the pilot was flying the helicopter. So, it should be the helicopter. So, let's write these statements over here. So, it can be the helicopter was flown by the pilot. Correct? Next, we gave him 50 rupees. So, it is 50 rupees were given to him by us. Correct? Then next, she told us a story. Right? So it should be a story was told to us by her. Correct? Next, everyone here speaks Hindi. So it can be Hindi is spoken here by everyone. Correct? Next, they water the plants. The plants are watered by them. Correct? Next, the army has defeated the enemy, right? So it should be the enemy was defeated by the army. Now, moving ahead to the exercise C, let's see what they are saying. So it is rewrite the given sentences after changing them to active voice. तो अब हमें इन सभी sentences को active voice में change करना है. Let's see how we are going to do it. So it says the tree will be cut down by him, right? So let's see how we are going to convert it. So it should be he will cut down the tree. Correct? Next, the ship was blown ashore by the tempest. So it is tempest, blow the ship ashore. Correct? Next, the latch of the trunk was opened by them. So it should be they opened the latch of the trunk. Right? Next, no milk will be given by the cow today. So it is cow will give no milk today. Correct? Next, he had not been expected by us at that time. So, it should be at that time we did not expect him. Correct? Next, a house will be built by them. So it should be they will build a house. So that was all about the chapter. I hope you all enjoyed it and you all got the things well. So that was all from my side. Thank you so much and do have a great day ahead.